asked her dad, like, oh, can you help me? Like, can you help me? Y'all, keep in mind, this nigga wanted the baby. Like, keep in mind, this nigga had my ovulation tracking his phone. Keep in mind, this nigga planned to get me pregnant. Like,
hey y'all, welcome to the channel. Today we're talking about this woman who came out to expose our baby daddy, and I'm saying this is why child-free women keep winning, because tell me why this man was tracking your ovulation and everything, and you need to beg him to help you watch your child. I mean, the child you guys had together, according to her. I mean, like, he was the one who wanted the baby, like, he wanted the baby. And right now, the things this man is doing, or the things that he is doing, is just, not what she expected. And I mean, are we going to blame child free women really when they say they want to remain child free? Anyway, guys, let's go watch what this woman has to say, and I'll definitely pull my thoughts right at the end. Also, there are one or two commentaries of people giving their honest thoughts to her.
I'm really just up because I need somebody to talk to. Like, this single mom shit is starting to get to me. Okay? It's starting to get to me. So I had to compose myself because I'm literally keep crying. Like, y'all, this shit is so fucking hard. Every time I feel like I'm doing good, I go back. Okay. So boom. Okay. My kids' daycare, I just got school readiness, like, assistance to help, right? So they helping me, and then turn around, like, okay, before that, fuck all that. Before that, I ain't paid my rent. Like, my rent ain't even paid. It still ain't paid. And I was like asking my daycare, like, oh, basically, like, oh, can y'all work with me so I can pay my rent and I can pay y'all like next week? No, if y'all don't pay, they can't come on some shit. I'm like, damn, that's crazy. So I had no choice but to pay the fucking daycare, or they couldn't go to school, because guess why? Guess what? I have to fucking work. Okay, I make $20 fucking dollars. And I'm raising 3 kids. So $20 for 4 people, $20 an hour for 4 people, that's not enough, okay? It's not fucking enough. So the school's like, oh, you can either pay the $156 or they can't go. So I paid the $156, and now my rent late, so now I gotta pay like $1,900 fucking for my fucking rent, right? Okay, so now I'm paying the rent late. I'm gonna pay it Friday, and here they go with this New Year's registration fee or some bullshit like that. And keep in mind, I just paid the $156, so that's the weekly school registration that I pay with, like the fucking, with the school readiness assistance. Yeah, whatever. Okay, so I get to their daycare this morning, and they're like, oh, did you know, like, you didn't pay the New Year renewal fee or some shit like that? And I'm like, okay, well, how much is that? Y'all, $200 something for Rylan, and then like $100 something. They're asking me next week to pay almost $400. No. It is $400, because $156 weekly, that's what I pay, and then they're asking me to pay over that. So 2 plus, that's $400 and something that they asking me to pay next week. It's like $478. And I was asking them, like, is there any way that I can make a payment plan? Because, babes, I can't afford that. If I'm on school readiness, why the fuck you think I can afford that, right? Okay, so boom, I'm asking, like, my 2 older kids, they have a dad, and then Rylan, my little one, has a dad. Their dad paid child support, so I don't have to, worry about it. Like, I use his money strictly for the kids. Like, I put it straight towards her, her tuition and shit like that. It ain't no money, like, it ain't no more. Like, it was only enough to pay for her shit. If I would have been, some shit, and I would have paid Rylan's on with their dad money, and I wouldn't have cared, but I can't, because there's nothing. So I asked her dad, like, oh, can you help me? Like, can you help me? Y'all, keep in mind, this nigga wanted the baby. Like, keep in mind, this nigga had my ovulation tracking his phone. Keep in mind, this nigga planned to get me pregnant. Like, he planned to get me pregnant, knowing I didn't want a 3rd child, because I was already, like, it was not hard, but it was going to be hard if I had another kid. Like, I knew I wouldn't be able to afford having 3 kids. And guess what? I had a 3rd kid. Okay, y'all gonna be like, oh, you should use protection, blah, blah. I don't give a fuck. Fuck y'all. Fuck y'all opinions. Y'all not me. Y'all don't know the fucking life I live. I don't give a fuck. So I don't care. I don't care. So I asked him for help, and he's asked every fucking excuse. Y'all keep in mind, I was struggling last year. Like, it was like one point of last year I was struggling. I didn't get none of my taxes. The girl ran off. Like, the girl who's supposed to be my best friend, she took the money. I don't know if she took it or somebody took it, but I don't have it. And so I told him to file our daughter, you know, because me and him was on good terms. Like, I thought we was. So I asked him, like, to file her. He like, okay, cool, this, that, and third. He files our daughter, y'all. Tell me why he files her. Months go by, and I'm not hearing nothing. Like, no money. Like, he's knowing I need it because I can't afford this apartment. Because this apartment is like $1,700. And he like, when I get it, I'm gonna give it to you. It was like, he got back like almost $4,000 for her, y'all. He don't work. So when the money came, he threw it up in my face and laughed and told me that he wasn't giving it to me and he used it for drugs. Like, he used it for money for himself and shit like that. Y'all, not one time last year, maybe one time, but he never fucking helped for her daycare. He is a diaper and wipe dad. That's what type of nigga he is. He's a diaper and wipe dad. And y'all, I swear to God, when me and him was together, when I just had my 2 kids before his daughter came, the nigga did everything. I'm talking about, he helped me with everything. Like, he helped pay for everything. Like, he told me, if they ain't got it, don't worry about it for them. Like, he used to literally pick my kids up when I used to be stressed out and take them places. Like, he literally used to do so much for my kids. He used to buy them everything and do everything. He even helped me with their fucking birthday. So now all of a sudden, our daughter come, you don't got the same energy. You just wanted the baby so he could keep knowing me. Yeah. And it's so crazy because if I get a boyfriend, a nigga go crazy. Like, he'll go crazy. Like, he'll crash out, lose his fucking mind. Like, he'll lose his fucking mind. Like, how the fuck? Like, I don't be liking that shit. He's a fucking narcissist. He's like a big ass narcissist, bro. Like, he'll crash out if he can't follow me on Instagram. Like, he be crashing out about stupid shit. Like, I don't be fucking with that. Like, he literally only wanted the baby so he can know me for the rest of my life. But bitch, I'm over here fucking struggling. So now the daycare is sitting right here telling me, basically, if I don't got that $400 by Monday, my daughter can't go to school. And I told him that, and he's basically like, oh, well, find another job. Like, you could do it. The mamas always provide. You're a provider. It's gonna work out. You're gonna make a way through. Like, he be saying shit like that. Like, oh, you're the mom. Like, you're gonna figure it out. You gotta figure it out. Like, that's how he's talking to me. You have to figure it out. Like, what the fuck? Like, bitch, is this not our child? Is this not ours? Is this not the daughter that you wanted? Like, I'm sorry. Like, what the fuck? So I'm really like, I'm up. It's 12 o'clock. Like, at night, I can't sleep because I'm already fucking stressed about the rent that I gotta pay Friday on top of $500 that I don't have. Y'all, I already pawned. I have 4 necklaces. I already pawned 2 chains. And a fucking pendant. I don't have it. Like, I don't want to keep pawning my jewelry, bro. Like, I just really want to be in a place where I can move. Like, I'm trying to move to somewhere cheaper, and I just don't have enough, like, that lump to move. Like, how the fuck I'm gonna save if I'm behind in debt every single fucking month? How the fuck am I gonna save if I have to pay for daycare and pay for rent, pay for lights, and pay for everything by my fucking self? I can't even save $5, y'all. I'm literally in the negative every single month. And people think, oh, like, Lex living so nice, Lex living so lavish. No, bitch, Lex is struggling. Lex is fucking struggling. Like, real deal struggling, bitch. Like, this shit's no joke. Like, like, this shit's not a game. People be seeing me, oh, pretty face, pretty. Bitch, that don't mean nothing. Pretty people struggle. What the fuck? I'm struggling. Bitch, I make $20 an hour, and I'm 4 people. I'm $20 an hour, 4 people. You do the math. You tell me. It's impossible. Like, and he just don't give a fuck. Like, just don't give a fuck if I lose my job. I work for the hospital, bro. Like, every point that I've got, it's literally been because of him. Like, it's been because of him. Like, he'll literally be like, oh, yeah, I'm gonna come get her. Don't get her. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna come do this. Don't do this. Oh, she's sick at school. Can you pick her up, please? Like, if I have to clock out, I'm gonna get a point He be like, yeah, I'm on the way. 2 hours later, they called me. Dad never came and got her. So guess what? I have to come and get her. Point. Like, I literally have one more point until I'm fucking fired. One more point. That's it. I don't got nothing else to say. I just wanted to vent because I'm fucking stressed. And, like, I mean, I'm just fucking stressed. I'm just over it. Like, I'm just so fucking overwhelmed. Like, just so overwhelmed. But as a mom, you really have to pick and choose the time you can cry, because you don't want to cry in front of your kids. And then when you do cry in front of them, you get a million questions. I have to wait and hold my tears all the way till 12 o'clock at night or until they go to sleep, because I don't want them to hear me cry, because I don't want them to feel sorry and give me a hug and ask, Mommy, what's wrong? I'm sick of it. I'm sick of not being able to vent and not be understood. Like, people don't understand. People just think like, oh yeah, you doing too much. Like, it's fine, you'll get through it. Bitch, I can't get through it. How? Like, I want to go to school. I can't go to school because I have kids. Like, everybody says it's so easy. How it's easy? I can't pay for the classes. I can't do nothing. I feel like my life is like at a fucking standstill. It's literally always the people who don't have kids, or mother who got 5 abortions, or people who just, I don't know. Y'all always have something negative to say. Y'all, please. When I got my first child, I was 19. First of all, let's just go back. As a teenager, as a kid, I wasn't able to go to no parties. I wasn't able to do shit. I was able to stay my ass in the house. My mom wouldn't let me go to no parties. I went to one fucking party, and the one party I went to, my friends tried to make me lose my virginity. I lost my virginity at 18. 17 going on 18, okay? So, when I first, like, got outside, I went to my first club. I met my kid's dad. No cap. No cap. Didn't even have a chance. Like, I was so excited to get outside and explore the world. He was the second person I ever had sex with, and boom, me and him have 2 kids. He's on child support. He's cool. He put himself on child support. Me and him cool. We don't have a problem. Now we don't. Okay? He's a great dad. My little one dad, he's the problem. He steals, he takes, he don't help, he don't do shit. He pops up when it's like an important, like, oh, her birthday or Christmas, he'll pop up. Like, and he'll always bring diapers and wipes. Like, he does that. He's a diaper wipes holiday dad. He don't help with shit. He don't help with daycare. He don't help with nothing. For you motherfuckers. My thing is, do you think that I knew he was like that? Because when I was with him, before I had his child, he was doing everything for my kids, okay? Taking my kids to the zoo, paying for everything, doing everything. Like, he was there, okay? He was acting like a stepdad. My kids started actually calling him dad. Like, the fuck? Like, he was a good man. Like, he was literally a good man. People don't understand. People change. His brother died. His other baby mama is a miserable ass motherfucker. She stabbed him. She destroyed all his clothes. She, like, completely did everything to defeat him. And then on top of that, she wished his brother died, and his brother ended up dying. So he don't give a crap about life anymore. He don't care. He don't give a fuck. He don't give a fuck about nobody's feelings. He's just, like, literally a cold-hearted person. Like, he's cold-hearted and he don't care. Now, Lex, did I think that was going to happen? When I was there for him the entire time? No, I didn't. So shut the fuck up, bitch. That's why I be saying you bitches can't judge because y'all don't know what the fuck is going on. Okay? I didn't want a 3rd child, actually. I have her. I love her to fucking death. But I knew if I had a 3rd child, I wouldn't be able to afford shit, okay? He's the one who tracked my ovulation. He's the one who knew I was ovulating. He's the one who did all that stuff. There was a pregnancy test waiting for me, okay? He knew. And then as soon as I found out I was pregnant, he ran down the whole yard, the whole road of my mom's house, and was just screaming excited, and he called everybody. I went to the abortion clinic. I sat there for a whole hour, and I called my mom because I couldn't do it because I don't believe in abortions. Okay? So shut the fuck up before you judge somebody, you dumb fucks. I don't be liking that shit. That's why I don't be on TikTok like that no more, as you clearly see. I asked her dad, like, oh, can you help me? Like, can you help me? Y'all keep in mind, this nigga wanted the baby. Like, keep in mind, this nigga had my ovulation tracking his phone. Keep in mind, this nigga planned to get me pregnant. Like, he planned to get me pregnant. Knowing I didn't want a third child because I was already like, it was not hard, but it was going to be hard if I had another kid. Like, I knew I wouldn't be able to afford having 3 kids. And guess what? I had a third kid. Okay, y'all gonna be like, oh, you should use protection, blah, blah. I don't give a fuck. Fuck y'all.
So you can't pay your rent. You're making $20. You already have 2 kids. He doesn't have a job, so he's a bum. So you let a bum track your ovulation and get you pregnant, knowing that you can't afford the 2 kids you already have, all because he said he wanted the baby? The whole he wanted the baby line is tired. Who cares if he said he wanted the baby? You know you're living in poverty. You know you couldn't afford it. They're always acting as if they have no say, no power, and no autonomy over their own bodies. Acting as if they have no choice but to give a bum a baby. Y'all do know that y'all have the final say, right? Y'all do know that women decide which men get to have children and who don't, right? Some of the comments under this video are insane. They're talking about, oh, y'all don't know what it's like to have a man beg you to keep his baby. Y'all don't understand. What kind of world have we come to that all a man has to do to get you to risk your life is beg you to? And it's her saying, he planned to get me pregnant. He wanted the baby. He had my ovulation tracker on his phone. No accountability. She really sat there and let a man plan to ruin her life all because he said he wanted to. He said, let me put you further into poverty and struggle by giving you another child. And she agreed. Y'all, these baby mamas are professional victims. Y'all weren't trapped. Y'all are willing participants. And another line they love to use is, oh, he switched up. Men switch up. Okay, so we all know that by now. So why do y'all keep giving them easy access to your womb? Why aren't y'all protecting your womb? Why aren't y'all requiring X, Y, and Z before y'all even consider having a baby with a man? Why aren't y'all requiring marriage? And before you say, but he can still leave you a single mother even after you get married. A ring doesn't mean anything. If y'all had required a man to prove himself to you, provide for you, marry you, X, Y, and Z before having his kids, the overwhelming majority of y'all would not have kids right now. Y'all would have saved yourselves from becoming a baby mama because the men y'all had kids with would never spend that much time and effort just to get a baby out of you. They'd rather go the easy route of getting you pregnant beforehand and leaving you without any legal commitment. It's like that creator who said you can still get in a car crash even if you wear your seatbelt, but that doesn't mean you don't wear your seatbelt. Y'all just get in the car, you don't wear your seatbelt, and then when you crash and die, y'all say, oh, well, he could have left me a single mother anyways. But you didn't wear your seatbelt though. You just jumped straight to the baby mama part. If you had required him to provide for you, prove himself, marry you, and he wasn't doing those things, would that not tell you, hey, this probably isn't a man that I would want to permanently tie myself to? Because y'all swear there's no signs. You can't tell whether or not a man is going to leave you for dead. Him seeing you struggling with 2 kids, the 2 kids that you already have, and wanting to add a third on top of that with no commitment to you whatsoever, that was the sign.
Guys, I'm tempted to feel sorry for her, but I also don't, because if you listen to this video, a lot of the things that went wrong were she's also a part of it. Because why is a man tracking your ovulation and you say you don't want a baby? Like, who are you deceiving? You're deceiving yourself and not me, because you're the one that is going to be stranded with the baby. You're the single mother. He wants the baby and you're letting him track your ovulation. That should be your thing. Anyway, guys, please feel free to put your thoughts in the comment section. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye for now.